Hi, my name is Boardman, and this is my presentation for EDU349 on what are the possibilities and challenges in embedding authentic visual arts in the classroom. Before I begin, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land where we live, the Kabi Kabi people of the Sunshine Coast. We honour the wisdom of elders, past, present and emerging, and seek to walk together in the spirit of reconciliation. Authentic arts has the capacity to develop students' skill in order for them to be creative, think flexibly, develop cultural understanding, a sense of identity, and live successfully within our society. With a multitude of instrumental and intrinsic benefits, the arts are a vehicle for the successful learning required to meet societal demands in our ever-changing globalization. To embed art authentically is to facilitate learning experiences that are child-focused, allowing students to explore their creative side and learn through doing. The process that a student undertakes is more valuable than the end product that is created, therefore ensuring that students are encouraged to communicate their thoughts and ideas through valuable hands-on experiences is vital. Embedding authentic arts education is key to facilitating a holistic education for all students. In modern society, we're faced with genuine issues like climate change, poverty, discrimination, and civil rights. One of the first steps identified in order to confront these issues is through education, with the Australian Government recognising that arts education has the potential to contribute to addressing these pressing demands within our society. The delivery of authentic art has a value richer than creative expression. Therefore, the importance of it being embedded throughout various areas of our education system is paramount in supporting student growth and understanding as individuals and future members within society. Judith Dinham recognises that art has played and continues to play an integral part of human society. Early evidence of civilizations engaging with art nearly 40,000 years ago show the transmitting of knowledge and the celebration of culture through various art forms such as cave paintings and ritual dances. Since then, art has been continuously changing and developing as its importance within society shifts. This development has played a fundamental role in shaping the arts curriculum. John Dewey was the first theorist to revolutionise the idea that children should be central to learning, rather than institutions, pushing that inquiry and curiosity should be actively explored by students within their own learning. This was the first time ideologies of arts education swayed from societal demands and was viewed in a different perspective. Vygotsky also offered a collective creativity theory that explores the interconnection between lived and imagined experiences being supported by creative processes. He offers the idea that human activity is at the core of creative processes, highlighting the importance of children's play in facilitating their own learning. The arts has always had a place in society. However, its position within the education system has been dictated by the prevailing circumstances and the belief systems within an ever-changing world. As a result of the unclear role that the art has played within the classroom and the past doubts surrounding the benefits of the arts, there is an apparent disconnect with teachers and pre-service teachers and the reality of what art process in the classroom looks like. Previous experiences within the arts may have been negative or insufficient, and as a result, educators lack confidence in their abilities, and the feelings of inadequacy plagues the ability to embed positive art experiences. This is a threat to delivering quality, authentic arts education. With all the ground that has been covered in paving the way for arts education within the curriculum, some students are still potentially at risk due to the previous experiences of educators. Dinham discusses the impact of what being an effective teacher has on embedding authentic arts experiences in the classroom. She identifies that effective teaching is central to attaining quality arts education. The responsibility of educators to facilitate open-ended learning experiences, fostering a hands-on approach, is an integral part of students being successful. Ensuring that the limitations surrounding educator inadequacy is overcome is vital in breaking arts education perceptions and ensuring future generations have the opportunity to become arts literate without fear of boundaries. Overcoming this potential threat entails further support for pre-service teachers before they reach the classroom to instill confidence and a sense of understanding in the arts. This would include targeted training within the arts and inquiry-based learning, providing valuable examples of how to embed authentic experiences. Art should not be feared, but embraced, and once this is a core value that pre-service teachers possess, the value of the arts will be accepted. As educators, what we teach is influenced by various policy documents. These policies, such as the Melbourne Declaration, AITSL, and the Early Years Learning Framework, alongside local and state policies, ensure that we facilitate inclusive learning and support students to perform at their greatest. An education rich in creative arts maximizes opportunity for learners to engage with innovative thinkers and leaders, and to experience the arts both as audience members and as artists. Such an education is vital to student success as individuals and as members of society, emphasizing not only creativity and imagination, but also the values of cultural understanding and social harmony that the arts can engender. This quote from the Melbourne Declaration identifies one of the roles that creativity plays in student success, highlighting that success is continued outside of the classroom, as the arts supports learning as members within our society. These policy documents have been an important step in the right direction, as the benefits of the arts is becoming an appreciated part of our Australian education system. However, some governing bodies such as the QCAA highlight there is still room to improve. The QCAA identifies the time allocations of each subject within the classroom. As you can see from the diagram, the allocation of the arts is minimal, 1 to 1.25 hours per week, which equates to 37 to 50 hours per year for years from foundation to 6. This allocation for students to meet the achievement standards of 5 art forms within this small amount of time does not seem like enough to be able to successfully embed authentic arts, which is why the weakness of blurred lines between authentic art and arts practice. Art practice can be identified as being uniform, teacher-directed, and repetitive. A quote by Dennis Dutton from the Oxford Handbook of Aesthetics reads, "Whenever the term authentic is used in aesthetics, a good first question to ask is, authentic as opposed to what? One might think everything students do in art class is authentic art. It is called art class after all." It is easy as educators to fall into the trap of facilitating art practices in order to meet the demands of the curriculum within the small amount of time designated to art education. Whilst both forms of art have rightful places within the classroom, as you cannot engage in authentic art without first being familiar with basic art skills, it is important that there is a definite line drawn between the two to ensure that students are engaging in meaningful creativity. Although the small allotment of time for the arts can be viewed as a challenge, it also provides valuable opportunity to be able to integrate arts education into key learning areas. Using various art forms to support other subject areas like English and maths can be easily incorporated, as the arts transcends limitations of language and culture. Eisner states that education can learn from the arts, that the limits of language are not the limits of cognition. We know more than we can tell. He identifies that art can be seen as another form of literacy, acknowledging that people can be literate in diverse ways, one of them being through art expression. The art is often referred to as a vehicle for learning. Therefore, the inclusion into core subject areas provides students with the opportunity to demonstrate their skills and knowledge in a varied way. This means the academic results will benefit from arts integration, whilst also defying the limitations of time set by the QCAA. In summary, there are many benefits to embedding authentic arts experiences within the classroom. These benefits span throughout all areas of education, as well as outside of the classroom within our society. The opportunity to integrate art within other core subjects overcomes the challenges of time restraints, whilst also supporting students with the opportunity of diverse learning. The threat of teacher inadequacy is still prevalent in today's classrooms, however has the potential to be eliminated with further support and targeted training. Thank you.